Good afternoon, gamers. How's it going? It's Odin. Welcome on in to more Retro Spack. This is part 9 of Pokemon trading card game. This is episode 38 of Retro Spack Season 1. Last time, I beat the Psychic Club and the Fire Club, technically. There was only like one duel I had to do, which was the club leader, but yeah, we did both clubs. And there's only one left to go. As you'll see by my medal count in the bottom right there, there is an empty slot. And honestly, I feel like I saved a pretty cool one for last. First off, I'm going to go to the challenge hall to see if there's anything going on. Nah, I didn't think so. But if we go to the fighting club, we can do our last, our last match. I feel like there's a email we should have right now. Yeah. And Dr. Mason's gonna give us some more boosters. So let's just ignore his hints for constructing a deck and get some more cards. Stardev, welcome on in. How's it going? Oh, we got our first Dratini. That's awesome. I guess it's in the mystery set. So we got Dratini. So that's kind of fun, I guess. Ninetales. We already had Ninetales, but alright, another Hitmonlee. Another good Ghastly. So, alright, not too shabby. Let's talk to the people in the fighting club here. See if there's anything to... Oh, you know what? We gotta go back to the Psychic Club, actually. Do I have a Graveler? Yeah, sure. Take this Graveler. I think you want to keep giving cards to this guy. I don't know if we have to, like, leave and come back or not. Yeah, we probably could have done this earlier in the game, but I forgot. But hold on, before we do anything, we gotta go to the Psychic Club. Because, if we talk to this guy here, he's like, oh, wow, you beat Murray! And now we get another Mewtwo card, which is exactly like the other one we have, it's just different artwork. So, I don't remember what this artwork is, honestly. It was probably included with, like, maybe like the VHS of Mewtwo Strikes Back or something. Wow, I was exactly right on the money. What up, Wolf? I feel like I remember hearing that. I didn't own that one. I owned Pokemon 2000, which came with a Pikachu that is not represented in this game. But how's it going? Alright, let's go back to the fighting club. We talked to everybody here, right? Yeah. So, we'll probably have to, like, reboot the game on and off to talk to that guy and get the other cards. But anyway, let's go to the fighting club. You'll notice it's pretty small. And it's just one person here. You'll be unable to defeat me. You gotta defeat my pupils first. And they're at other clubs. So, that's why I saved this one for last. Because it's kind of fun. Now we have to go back to the other clubs and find his pupils. So this is kind of like a nice little revisit of the world. I want to say one of them is at the water club. So, I think. Unless I'm making this up. Yeah, I guess I am. First movie was the only Pokemon movie I had for a long time. Yeah, I remember owning Pokemon 2000. Oh, here's one of the fighting club guys here. Alright, so, we can stick with our deck if I want to, because, I mean, Psychic is good against fighting, but our colorless Pokemon are weak against fighting, so we may want to do a different strategy of colorless Pokemon to use. And I'm thinking we'd probably use some flying types, because they are resistant to fighting. So why don't we try Doduo and Dodrio? Dodrio has a fun Pokemon ability on the bench. Let's use Farfetch'd for the jokes. And I don't have any Pidgeotos, so I can't really use this line here, but I can use Fearow and Spearow, so that's something, I suppose, so let's do that. And then I guess I'll take out something. You know what? I'm not using Farfetch'd. And you know what? Just take out the duo, I guess. Do I want to mess with my psychic line at all? I could put in another Mewtwo, I suppose. Mewtwo is very good, as I mentioned. Just take out Mr. Mime in general. You know what? Let's take out Mr. Mime. Let's go another Mewtwo. And could do better on this line here, but that's not the worst. Did we get any fun trainers from last time? I don't remember. Oh, we got Pokedex. Alright, we'll put that in. Okay. Do I want to run this many double colorless still? I guess so. I'm not really changing how this deck works, so... yeah, this is fine. We'll stick with Mewtwo. Actually, there's more than one Mewtwo now, right? Do I have one of anything? Gengar, I guess. It'd be kind of funny if we ran Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd and friends. It'd be kind of meme-worthy, right? Let's do it. Let's go, let's just take out something here. You know what? Let's take out a Pokeball now. Yeah, we'll change it to, Farfetch'd and friends. Remember owning Pokemon Movie 2000? I watched that a whole bunch, and I really... Farfetch'd is like this, right? I'm pretty sure. I remember laughing my head off at the Pokemon trading card game league thing. Farfetch'd and friend. Because if I put friends, it'll be, like, connected to deck. Farfetch'd and friend. Just singular friend. Oh, Farfetch'd. Alright. I guess we can save it. Alright, Michael. All the members of this club are girls! Alright, well, let's fight Michael here. Who's got the heated battle deck. I guess his... like, for being a member of the fighting club, he seems, like, very stoic. I guess he's, like, the meditation master, I guess. I don't know. That's all I got, alright? Now, if I had a Professor Oak, this might have been a better start. But I don't, so I'm gonna lead with, Ghastly, and we'll put Mewtwo down. Because Mewtwo's ability, I'm pretty sure, needs a Psychic energy in order to pop off. So, I'm pretty sure. Energy Search is not too bad, so we'll see. Psychic and Doduo. See, this would be great right here, because if I could discard cards very easily, then I would be able to very easily build up Mewtwo like this turn. Yo, Soccer, what's going on? I don't know what the cool kids say these days, but welcome on in. Mankey. Actually, we can win right now. This is over. Even if Mankey wasn't even weak to Psychic, this is it. This is the entire duel. Alright. That's it. We win. That's, something. Let's see. That's probably the right... That's it! That's the one. It also came with this really weird plastic coin as well. Alright, Coliseum. Give me a good booster. Or, not a good booster, but a good, trainer. I have another Prof Oak. We can run a third Professor Oak. I don't hate the idea. And a 0 to dead in 2.1 seconds. I know. That's it. That's the entire duel. Alright, come on. Give me a computer search. Hitmonchan's good. I'll take another Hitmonchan. Alright, Coliseum's a good booster to get. That Pikachu's actually in trading card game too? Interesting. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's run a third Prof Oak. I don't hate that. I am going to... Am I running 14 Psychic Energies? Really? Is that because I'm running, like, Energy Search? Oh, okay. That's not worse. That's not bad at I am going to remove energy removal. There we go. Alright, we gotta go find the other 2 club members. I really don't know where they are, but I don't think any of them are in those lobbies. Oh, Imakuni's here. We gonna fight Imakuni again? Yeah, we are. Let's get some more boosters. Why not? Sure. Bonus appearance from Imakuni. Why not, I guess. Imakuni takes, you know, longer to fight, but... if we get really lucky, this will be, like, really quick, so... And if we get really unlucky, it'll also be very quick. Because he could have, like, farfetch'd, and he could do, like, tons of damage to us right now. I don't think I'll die, but... Man, I can just get tails. Man, if he would have had tails, his entire deck would have just been, like, his entire play would have been farfetch'd and whatever card was in his hand. Man, that could have been a really short duel. I mean, it still might be very short because, okay, he got tails on Leak Slap, thankfully. Alright, let's go Bill. You know what, let's just energy remove farfetch'd. I don't know if Imakuni even plays, what's it called, double colorless or not, but why even risk the chance of him doing anything? And let's do some damage with Peck. I still need to play trading card game too. I know I've been saying that. That's gonna happen. It will. Maybe after playing this, I'll feel like motivated to do that. And I will do it. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna evolve Firo, and I'm gonna bank on getting a double colorless. I'm gonna at least get 1 psychic energy, right, from this Professor Oak. It would suck if I didn't, but I'm gonna risk not playing a psychic energy here to hopefully get a double colorless. That's all I got. Interesting. Could have been bad, I guess. Alright, we're in there. That's fine. So, we can attack. We're not dead. Oh, this is good. He's dead, right? We got 2+ powers? Yeah, this is more than enough damage. Is Firo a good card? Probably not. But it's something. It's a card that I have. He just didn't attack? Oh, right, because agility prevents damage. Us from being damaged. That's right. Okay. Do I drill Peck? I think I only have 2+ powers, so I can't go searching for 1. I might as well just agility and see if I don't take any damage next turn. Or effects. Yeah. I can't die. Man, he has all these cards and he can't do anything? Oh, this is bad. Well, this isn't the worst. It could be bad, but... Dark Mind, I think, does damage to one of our bench Pokemon. It only does 30 damage. It's really not that good at all. Hypno kind of blows. Kind of unfortunate. Considering it's a holographic, too, I feel like they usually make the holographic cards, like, better. And, I don't know, Hypno kind of sucks. Tragic, I know. I was gonna say he didn't even attack, but I guess he doesn't have 3 psychic energies. Alright, well, that was Imakuni. So hopefully everyone, you know, had a good day since yesterday. I guess I've just been in a big wrestling mood lately. And I don't really talk about, you know, the stuff I watch outside of actual wrestling. You know, the content I follow. But I've been watching Cultaholic again. They're a YouTube channel. And I went back and watched some of their like AI creates things, and it's really funny. I know, AI bad and everything, but, like, it's really funny. Like, it's funny to laugh at. So... Anyway, we're getting a bunch of trainers here, which is nice. We got a Clefairy doll, which is not really that great at all, but... Dragonair? Really? We have one Dratini and like 4 Dragonairs. This is ridiculous. I got another Pokedex. Do I dare put a second one in my deck? I could. But yeah, I've been, you know, just on a wrestling kick again. Kind of. You know, watching highlights as I do. You think the Fighting Club guy went to the Psychic Club? I feel like this would be a bad idea. Some more Sacred Stones progress. Nice, nice, nice. Fire Club? Is this Fire Club? Yeah, okay. This is Jessica of the Fire Club. Here we go. Love to Battle deck. It's really fun that, honestly, the Fighting Club has you go to all the different clubs and you fight in the lobbies and stuff. It's kind of neat. No, neither of us have any basics. Chapter 13. I haven't played Sacred Stones in a hot minute. It's a fun game. I don't know if I'd really want to revisit it right now, but... Alright, what are my options here? I could go into... Dodrio. Does Spearow have a retreat cost? No. Doduo doesn't either, and then presumably Dodrio doesn't, huh? Okay. Okay. I'll just leave with Spearow. Maybe the game would be nice and give me something fun to do here. Yeah, we're gonna have another quick duel again? We got no bench Pokemon for opponent. So you got Doduo too. Okay, if I got a Pokeball, what would I really want? No, it doesn't matter. I guess we'll use Spearow. I guess. I don't know. Sure. Erica's Chapter 13. Yeah, that's the route you went. I always go the Ephraim route, and I think the reason I did that is I think he's cooler, one, but also I think because you like barely use him up until that point, so I'm like, well, I want to see what he does. But it's like such a drastic change in the game, which I think is kind of interesting. Also, this is not looking great, honestly. I know we have like tons of Pokemon here, but this one energy card is really bad. We need some draws right now. Especially if she's gonna keep flipping heads, which is like crazy. You're telling me she got 4 heads in a row? It's dumb. Come on. What's going on here? Alright, thank you, Prof Oak. Time. Alright, we'll evolve Doduo and Dodrio. I guess we're gonna get rid of Gengar. Oh well. I need something here. Gust of Wind, whatever. We don't need it. I mean, she doesn't have any other Pokemon. We need something happening here. I guess I can go into Fearow, right? We got double colorless. That gives me something. I need a plus power. I could I could use another Professor Oak and keep digging. I think I want to energy remove, because if she evolves into Dodrio, Rage will kill me. Is Pokeball even good for anything now? Not really. My Gengar is gone. That's unfortunate, alright. Well, that sucks. This could be it, honestly. She might not have anything. This could be, again, just very quick duels today. Yeah, alright. You know, she finally flipped tails. Oh, we would have died. So. Yeah, we haven't really gotten to see what these decks are like at all. But whatever. We already won 3 duels, and we're only like 20 minutes into today. That's nuts. That means there's gonna be one that's gonna be a real pain in the neck. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, I'm not. We just got really lucky. Computer has just not done well at all. Alright, another Scyther's nice. Are we gonna make a meta deck? I don't know. Pincer is not nice. Not as good as its counterpart. Unfortunately. It, kind of sucks. Alright, you think they're at the Rock Club, maybe? Maybe they're chilling at the Rock Club. Oh yeah, this is a fighting guy. Alright, let's fight Chris of the fighting club, Muscles for Brains. Alright, just duo. And he has nothing else. Fighting club, man. They need some basic Pokemon in their deck. They're not playing with anything. Oh, this Tauros is bad. This is not good. Alright, let's go Bill. Oh, Mewtwo's nice. Okay. Honestly, if I can get... I don't know, I can't. I was gonna say, if I can get, Mewtwo going, but I guess Mewtwo would kind of suck against Tauros. So I won't worry about that. Alright, go Fury Attack! 10 damage. Yeah, Mewtwo doesn't do anything to Tauros. Stomp is really scary. I don't know what to do here, honestly. Oh, Professor Oak. Okay. Okay, we'll plus power. And I'll Psychic Energy Mewtwo. And then I guess we'll Professor Oak. See, getting rid of these Psychic Energies is fine. See, this is great, because Mewtwo can take advantage of these with its ability. All 3 of our energy removals? Oh, well, this is based, isn't it? This is so good. That just stops, just shuts Tauros right down. That is awesome. Okay, we need to flip 2 heads right here. That would be ideal. Okay, well, we got one. But yeah, we can play into Mewtwo now. Mewtwo can only do 10 damage to Tauros, but at least I can guarantee do it. You know, it is something. I guess we should go for a Dodrio, right? Double colorless would be nice, but... Did I put a Psychic Energy on Mewtwo? I did. Okay. Kingo! Oh, Kit is scared because it's all rainy and thundery out. I don't know if you can hear her in the background, but she's scared. Oh, Kit. She's not a fan. I know, Kit. I know. Alright, well, let's retreat into Mewtwo. And we'll have Mewtwo use Energy Absorption and get Psychic Energies put on it. That's why this Mewtwo rules. It's so easy to build up into it. Kit! And Kit's just responding to me right now because I'm talking. I feel so bad. I can't do anything though. Oh, Kit. Yes, I know. Alright, there's our other plus power. I might as well use it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna play the Spearow. Well, I think we have this one pretty good at this point. Depends on what they decide to play. And Pixie, what's going on? What is this? Smirk. Is that an Onyx? That is an Onyx. That's pretty cool. I won't lie, that is pretty cool. I do here? I need a double colorless for Dodrio, right? Or no, I don't. I have Dodrio, right? I did get it. What does Mewtwo's retreat cost? Oh, it's only 1 now with Dodrio. I love Dodrio's Pokemon power, by the way. It reduces the retreat cost of your active Pokemon by 1. Fantastic ability. Love it so much. Yeah, we just need to Provoke into an energy card and we can win this. Because Dodrio's Rage Attack, which it can use now, does 10 damage plus each damage counter on it. So, we're doing 30 damage. And Dodrio has like a decent hit point pool too. I feel like it's one of the better Rage users. Because it's just a good card, and being colorless, you know, this Rage will work on anything. You know, you kind of want to keep Dodrio on the bench, but I honestly don't think it's an awful attack for it. You know, it can take advantage of Rage a lot better than some of the other Pokemon that have Rage, that have, like, lower health pools. 70, I feel like, is really not that bad. So, ooh, Blastoise. Alright. That's fun. I'll take Blastoise. Another Pidgeot. No Pidgeotto. Just Pidgeot. It's alright. Gust of Wind. Alright, well, we've defeated all of the Fighting Club members. It's gonna be a stormy here this week. It'll be upper 80s next few days. Okay. Shaman Pocket is a retreat reduction, but only for basics. I feel like in Pocket you probably get away with using basics, especially with like EX Pokemon and stuff, so... It's a different game. I like free retreats. Oh, we have tons of Gust of Winds. I just don't have more. I could honestly run more Gust of Winds, because it's such a good card. Alright, well, I didn't even mess with anything, but we'll go fight the Fighting Club member leader now. Man, depending on how this goes, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not gonna start the end now. We'll figure out something to do before wrapping it up. And who knows, this could be a 30-minute match. So, against Mitch with his wrestling ring behind him. Maybe it's a boxing ring, I don't know. That's true. We could try to fight Robert again. We also lost to, I think, Jonathan in the Fire Club. I'm trying to think of anyone else we maybe have lost to. I have no energies. This is really bad. Let's start with Doduo. Doesn't matter who we start with, I guess. Actually, all my Pokemon, I think, are resistant to fighting. I want to say. I guess it just depends on what Mitch leads with here. Right? I think even Ghastly's resistant to fighting? Yeah. Stacked team. Alright, we'll retreat into Ghastly here. What does he got? Hitmonlee and Mankey? We could knock out Mankey with Gust of Wind for like an early prize. But I don't hit that. I would like to put some damage on Hitmonlee, but we'll do that. Just so we can potentially get like something. That's true, Hitmonlee does have Stretch Kick, so with 2 energies it can do 20 damage to a bench Pokemon, so that ignores resistance, but it's still only like 20 damage. It's not as bad. Ooh, Bill! That was a good move, me! That was a real good move. Man, if we pull into our Pokedex now, that would be real great. But hey, you know what? We'll take an Energy Surge too. Alright, Bill, what you got for me? We got Psychic and Psychic. Alright. We got some energies going now. Okay. We're alive. Don't think I'm gonna really worry about building Ghastly up. Only because... Well, I should have built up Spearow, because we do have Fearow. I should do that. Ghastly can do 20 damage right now, right? And it's got the resistance. Hitmonlee needs 3 energies for High Jump Kick. A Jump Kick! And it only do 20 damage to me, so it's not like the end of the world. But yeah, it's... Hitmonlee's not as good as Hitmonchan, just because of the lower hit point pool, and the fact that it can't just do 20 damage off the get-go. But it's... You know, it definitely has utility, too. Oh, I was building up Spearow. Oh, I was doing it without even thinking about it. Let's go. Okay, well, this... Depending on what happens here, the Fighting Club might be washed. They may need to put a few extra basic Pokemon into their deck here. Because I don't know what's going on here. He put another Hitmonlee, alright. And he's already building it up, too. He's going to get a hit in the next turn, unless he's out of fighting energies. I guess I should also just use an energy search just to thin my deck here. Wow, if I didn't do this, I would have gotten Haunter and Gengar. But I would... Oh my goodness, we would not have gotten a Psychic Energy to our 13th card! Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That was buried down there. Alright, well, that's fine. I really should have looked... Whenever I use those search cards, I really need to be looking through my deck and seeing, like, what cards are prizes. Because that can help determine some things. Like, for instance, knowing, like, having another Professor Oak. Well, never mind. Oh man, yeah, that would have been real nice. Okay, sure, attack my Doduo. Okay, well, Fearo's online. I'm not gonna bother with Professor Oak right now. But I can win this next turn if, again, he has no basic Pokemon. What was his team? 2 Hitmonlees and a Mankey. That's it. Yep. Solid. He is the leader of the Fighting Club. They all... I beat them all like this. Every opponent I beat like this. We are only halfway into today, and I have beat 5 trainers. I've beaten 5. Or duelists? What are they called in this? I don't know. We've won 5 matches. 5 duels. Imakuni and the entire Fighting Club. Alright. There we go. We got all the medals, guys. Look, we filled up the page. Look at our background. Isn't that cool? Super fun. Hole-based! Now we can trade for Surf and Pikachu or whatever. Let's go. We're not going to be able to use this. But whatever. Let's go. We got Clefable, guys. That's awesome to get that. Also, we got that off of the Fighting Club guy. Alright, whatever. I guess it's only it's a colorless Pokemon, so. We also got the Game Boy Ninetales. Have I shown this off? It has a flip 8 coins attack. What does Mix-Up do? You shuffle your basic and evolution cards in your hand, then you draw an equal number of basic or evolution. No, this attack, like, sucks. Playthroughs where you don't specifically reset to get Clefable, you likely won't get it. Yeah, that's possible, honestly. Guys, we got all of the medals. We, like, did that real quick. We didn't even look at the mail for Mitch or anything, either. But anyway, he's the leader of the Fighting Club. Here's a laboratory pack. Hey, there's the Game Boy Pidgeot, which I don't think... Okay, I guess this is a random attack. Okay, well, alright, fine. Weird random attacks that can only work in this. Also, we're gonna get an email off of one of the Grand Masters who uses legendary Moltres, Courtney. This is really weird because if you just go through the final area in one go, you just won't get any of the emails. But each of the Masters, there's 4 of them, it's like an Elite 4. They each have an email for them, which is kind of interesting. A second Wigglytuff. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna do the wave. That is awesome. That is a very, very good card to get. Alright, well... that's not it, but, like, that's it for all the clubs. We've beaten all of them. We can go to Ishihara now, because we got Clefable. And we can trade it for Surfing Pikachu, so let's do that. I mentioned Surfing Pikachu when we were in the Lightning Club facing against the Pikachu deck, but it's pretty interesting where it does lightning damage, being a lightning Pokemon, but you use water energies to build it up. So you can put it into a water deck for some electric damage, if that's something that if it feels like a utility you want to use. You know, 2 energies for 30 is not half bad on a basic either, especially considering it doesn't discard or anything. It's not like Ember on Charmander or something, right? And it has just as much health too, so it's pretty good. It just doesn't have another attack. Yeah, so Surfing Pikachu is pretty good. I think if you... I can't remember what club it is, but one of these clubs tells you, right, that, like, oh, my friend Ishihara is looking for a new card. Last will tell you, like, we'll make Imakuni appear, but I know one of these will tell you, like, oh yeah, he's looking for a rare card. It's probably one of the earlier ones we did. And then that should prompt him to trade for something else. I just don't know who you're supposed to talk to for it. It's somebody. I don't know who, but we're gonna talk to every NPC in the game. I don't have this stuff memorized because, like, it's too much. Oh, no news. Okay, I think that's who will tell you. So you know what we'll do? I think you can soft reset in this game. I think that's a thing I'm not making up. Well, I tried to, and I just... Okay. Oh, okay. It's because I had to reset the background. I got worried that something bad happened, but no. It's just because the border changed. Alright, we're good. It's all good. Alright, Ishihara's got a new card. So yeah, basically all I have to do is just power off the game and power it back on. And events will happen again. Ditto! Flying Pikachu. We have a Ditto. There we go. There's Flying Pikachu. Getting all the Pikachus here. So this one is also pretty good. It just has a low health pool, which is the only thing. But, you know, 10 damage for Paralyze. And then, you know, Fly is risky. It's agility on a stage 1 Pokemon, but if you miss, then it doesn't even hurt your opponent. And no weakness. Instead of being weak to fighting Pokemon, it is actually resistant because it is flying. So, that's pretty cracked. Alright, and let's do this again. Let's freak you out again by soft resetting. I'm freaking myself out, like something bad's happening, but it's okay. The game's just resetting, okay? Alright, no new news. Okay, I guess that's it. We could fight Imakuni again, which I know sounds really stupid, but we honestly should. I have a feeling he's at the Water Club. I don't know. That's just my hunch. I think he appears at like one of 3 clubs, and Water's one of them. And because this lady will be like, who's that weird Imakuni guy? But yeah, let's duel him again. Because if you duel him 3 times, you get a special reward for it, so... or if you beat him 3 times, I should say. So, let's do this. Seeing Flying Pikachu makes me want to duel with people on Switch with the deck you made. Well, Kingo, we should duel. I dueled Pixie, and it still weirdly glitched, even though it was like... well, I don't know. Do you call NSO official software? I guess it's official because it's made by Nintendo, but is it still official? You know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy, right? It's been a while. I think I have, like, all the cards. I would play again, for sure. It would be fun. Alright, Pokeball, give me a Fearow! Ah. Yeah, I made a video. If you guys remember that. But yeah, with online, you definitely can just cheat and get, like, all the cards very easily with save states. And I don't mean that, like, oh, cheat, but, like, honestly, it's just better to do this to just, like, get everything you want to play online. You know what I mean? Trust me, I've grinded these dang cards enough. Alright, Slowpoke just knocked itself out because Imakuni the trainer confuses the active Pokemon, that, like, your active Pokemon. I truly... It's kind of a weird Pokemon to use. It does have utility, I guess, but it's a bit of an odd one. Alright, let's plus power. And... Gust of Wind? No, it doesn't matter. Let's get a Fearow. You metronomed me? Yeah, exactly. There's our Fearow. Let's go. And let's use some more bills. It has an attack that does more while confused. There is one use of Imakuni. Technically two. If you're running it in your deck, then it does have some other benefits. How viable a trading card game draft could be? Well, we have to set it up and figure out the rules. I'm down. But anyway, Imakuni confuses your active Pokemon, so you can turn off your own Pokemon powers. So that would be useful in a deck that is running Aerodactyl, where you could turn off Aerodactyl's power in order to evolve your own Pokemon. And then you wouldn't have to use something like De-Evolution Spray and just lose Aerodactyl. It's an option. Is it a great option? I don't know, but it's an option. You know, it's something you can do. You know what? Get rid of that farfetch'd energy. Get out of here. Pokeball? Sure. Just to thin the deck. Oh man, I could have Pokedex. Oh, well. We haven't seen Pokedex. You know what? Let's grab this Mewtwo. Why not? But I guess if you're running Imakuni, right, then you can also disable, like, paralysis and sleep on your active Pokemon by making it confused, because you can't be... Those three conditions, like, override each other. It wouldn't do anything to poison. I'm not saying that's great, but I'm just saying, like, if you're already running the card, then that is something it can do. You're confused now, but you can take a turn, as opposed to not, so it's something. I never said it was good, but it does do something. What if we made an Imakuni deck? I don't know what's in this deck. Honestly. What's he run? Man, without... I swear, the same time, every day. Right. Professor Oak, search for my other plus power? Sure. I should use energy search first, in my deck. Give me my other plus power! Alright, Pokedex. Professor Oak, I guess. Doesn't matter, the rest of them don't matter. We're just gonna run out of cards. I'll use agility. Watch him have a potion. I'll be so mad. Does Imakuni run potion? I guess not. Alright, let's win. Here we go. Let's beat Imakuni for a second time today. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling more trading card game stuff again. Especially, you know, this is a good time before, you know, Switch 2, I guess. Yeah, probably not. He probably doesn't run good cards. Alright, anyway, for beating Imakuni 3 times, you get his special Imakuni card. Also, if you beat him 6 times, you get it again. But then that's it. You can't get 4 of these unless you trade them with other people or save state. Well, like, save state with another person. But anyway, hey, we got Imakuni, so that's something else we can do. Alright. I guess... we haven't even been to the Pokemon Dome yet, but here it is. Here, we'll mess around with this after. But the books like tell you stuff about the different club leaders. I'm trying to think if they do anything when you talk to them again. If anything happens, I don't think so. Actually, I think this guy here. Once we put all the medals in, he'll be like, "Oh, thanks for turning all the machines on." That sounds like a thing he does. Is this the fighting club? Oh, so the fire one's down here. Way down. I thought someone said something once you turned all the machines on. Maybe that's just post-game. Oh, I guess it's that guy. We also haven't saved any of our decks, which I definitely should have, because we've made some fun decks. But anyway, if we go to the different auto machines here, we can build some decks, but unfortunately we're missing some key components, a lot of which are just like trainers. Like, we don't have computer search, right, which blows. We don't have Charizard either, which is like whatever. But it also shows this Psychic Machamp deck. But we're missing like a bunch of cards. I doubt we can make any of these, honestly. I'd be surprised if we can make any of these deck building decks, just because of our trainers. Oh, we can make On the Beach! How does this deck work? A well-balanced deck of Sandshrew and Water Pokemon. Okay. It's just Sandshrew is the only fighting. 10 fighting energies for just Sandshrew. Okay, I guess. What trainers? As you can see, they use a lot less trainers than I use. I have like 20-something trainers in my deck. This one has 11, so they didn't think trainers were very good, I guess. I don't know why, but trainers are very good. Is that the only deck we can make? Oh man, we have like nothing for the Psychic Club. We're missing so many cards. They do love Sandshrew with water. Yeah, stadium in the game. Get back in the pool! Oh, we can make the Traffic Light deck. Okay. Pokemon that can attack with fire, water, lightning energy. Alright. Oh, the proper name for that deck should be Back in the Pool! Yeah. Alright. Alright, is this the Game Boy Flareons? Alright, alright. Pikachu? Which is just a regular Pikachu? Okay. Electrode. Oh, this is a... This one uses the... This has 6 evolutions and 4 EVs. Okay. Okay. This is the traders for this deck. Energy Search, Switch, and Plus Power. This would be fun to do. Draft, sure, but like, how about playing against each other and you have to use one of the deck machine decks? I mean, I'm sure there are good ones, but like, just random use like the different deck machine decks. They're so bad. Some of them are probably okay, but I feel like most of them aren't. I think that'd be alright. Man, the game can't, yeah, I'm sure you could randomize. You can make a program for that. And like I said, you can dupe enough cards to be able to make any of them. It wouldn't be a big issue. Alright guys, we got 10 minutes left. Let's get our revenge on Robert. This was the first person we dueled. On part 1. We hopefully have a considerably better deck to use against him now. I hope. Ghosts versus ghosts. Can ghosts die? I don't know, but... We're using... Oh, he doesn't have any basic Pokemon on his bench. What is this? This is very weird. Zubat. Zubat's weak to lightning in this, right? Oh, weak to psychic. Unfortunate. Okay. I mean, I guess it's poison, right? But that is, I hate to see that. Alright, well. I think I can use Supersonic for one. So unfortunately we didn't get the paralysis off. Which I think is okay, because I have Switch, right? Oh, it can't do anything? Can it really not do anything? Oh, it needs 2 energies. Alright, well, the really tough duel that we had against Robert, we beat him. That's it. That's it! We won! Are we so good at this game, guys? This has been every duel today. We have won against 7 opponents. And I'm struggling running out of things to do. We've just gotten so lucky. Oh, Wartortle is good. We couldn't do a Challenge Cup. There's no Challenge Cup to do. I don't think there is. Oh, another breeder. That's awesome. That's true. We could have probably beat the game today. At this rate, you know. Yeah, we can't do the haul. I checked. We could try to beat Jonathan, I guess. Jonathan Jones, Skull and Bones. Right, we lost to this guy, I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure this guy was who we lost to. Or maybe it was the first John. I don't remember. I thought it was this guy. I hate playing against this opponent. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Now we only have one Pokemon in play. Well, the Grandmasters might be big phonies. They're pretty tough duels, I feel like. It'll probably give us a run for our money. Let's go Bill first, before I go busting up Professor Oak. Okay, who's the... We got Tauros and Kangaskhan. Okay. This deck is probably actually a pretty hard counter to us, because we're using Psychic Pokemon. Oh man, good thing I did that. I am going to Gust of Wind into this Kangaskhan. I feel like the guy who usually gives me the toughest time is Steve. Which I think is kind of funny, because one of the people in one of the random clubs is like, which one of the masters is the toughest? And one guy's like, well, the leader is. And then the other guy's like, oh, I think Steve is. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I kind of believe you. Let's get a double colorless. That would be great. Or a Dodrio, too. Let's just... Actually, we have... No, not Dodrio. Fearow, right? Fearow. Oh, Ghastly and Honor. That's not too bad. That was weird. How does Mirror Move work? I never used this. If Spearow was attacked last turn, do the final result of that attack on Spearow. Okay. So, if you get inflicted with a status effect, then that happens. Okay. Kinda sucks, but alright. That means Fetch won't do anything. You basically just do damage. But you have to be able to survive, too. And like I said, there has to be some sort of effect, I guess, too. And, like, of course... Of course he energy removaled me. Oh, you hate to see that. You hate to have the double Provoke. There's nothing you can do about that, though. I'm gonna play one more. I could Provoke into maybe a double colorless, but I'm really just trying to fish for Furo. You know, considering how all of these other duels have been, like, super quick, I guess it was fate for this to happen, I suppose. Alright, I guess I'll use a, Professor Oak. I don't want to, but... I don't know why I don't want to. I should have used one sooner, and then I could have had a second Professor Oak. That would have been better. There's my Furo. So, that's good. Energy removal, which I probably should use on Kangaskhan, just in case he has a double colorless. I feel like he runs double colorless in this deck. That sounds like a thing I'm not making up. And I'd rather not have him get 4 heads on Comet Punch and die. Man, this deck that I'm fighting against, this is a hard counter to any psychic stuff I'm using. I should have brought in some fighting Pokemon. So I think for next time, I'm gonna try to have a bunch of decks ready to, like, take on the end. I probably don't have enough cards to make a bunch of decks, but I probably have enough to, like, at least placeholder make decks. But yeah, there's no way I have enough cards to make 4 decks. Probably not. But like I said, we can... Yeah, there's a double colorless. Told ya. I think if we're smart, we'll use Agility instead of Drill Peck. Because if we use Drill Peck, we're dead. We should probably build up Dodrio. Yeah, because Tauros has Rampage, which is a rage attack. And so, honestly, we might be dead anyway. No, it'll do 40 damage. 20 put, yeah. It'll do 0 if I flip heads, though. Man, I love Agility. What a great ability. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but if you flip heads, you're immune to everything. Except Gust of Wind. That, I'm pretty sure that works. That'd be crazy if you could avoid Gust of Wind. With Agility. You know what? Let's see if we can get Gengar. That would be pretty hype. I don't know if Gengar's in here. Go into Gengar. Now we can knock out this dreaded Tauros. That wasn't too bad. Furo is pulling in weight. This has probably been like the workhorse of my entire deck today, has been Furo. I wasn't expecting that. It's just doing a lot better than I thought it was going to. And we have a switch, right? So we can, even if we get paralyzed by Lickitung here, we can get out of here. I think we have a switch. Man, I should have wrapped it up early for today. We're gonna go way over time now. Alright, we have Switch and Gust of Wind, which is both great. I think I will switch into Doduo. And then... I'm like half tempted to just like play it out, but I could just retreat and Gust of Wind here. Yeah, we should just do that. We should do that. Yeah, time to place my hand on top of my deck. Scoop it up. Yeah, let's just lose. I mean, honestly, you know, Lickitung, that's kind of it. That's pretty much... You can't really do anything with Lickitung. If I get another Gust of Wind, I don't necessarily win, but I can potentially win. It's just having to deal with Tongue Wrap, man. It's just... Lickitung, I just feel like no matter whenever you face against it, it's going to flip heads against you. That's just how it is. Alright, let's use Pokedex, and then if I don't like my order of cards, I can always go into Pokeball. Fearo's nothing. A Psychic Energy, I guess, is something. Is it plus power or anything? Yeah, we'll get this plus power, and then next turn I'll try to Pokeball. We'll see. Plus power could be good, though, because Lickitung has 90 health. It has 90 health! Why? Why does Lickitung have 90 health? Why is it so good? Absolutely cracked. Alright. I really just did this so that we could, Here, we'll get farfetch'd. So I could shuffle my deck. It is so good. I guess I could have waited till I got the other Psychic Energy, too. Alright, come on. Get Tails and we win. Tails and we win! Alright, yay! Just barely, we hung out. Or hung on. We did hang out, too. Man, my voice is shot right now. I don't know why, but... There we go. We did it, guys. I'm pretty sure... Was this the opponent we lost to? I'm just assuming yes. I don't really know if it was. It may have been John. But we beat Jonathan, okay? So, whatever. Come on, something decent. Another Scyther is good, but... Come on. Alright, 2 Scythers. Alright. We get no computer search, no item finder, no Pokemon trader. Alright. 2 Wigglytuffs, though. Alright, next time, guys. Pokemon Dome. We're gonna beat the game. There'll probably be one more stream of that after, too. Maybe. It could be the last one. I don't know. See you next time. Bye!